Have you ever felt like failure was the end of the road? Like the dreams you once held close were slipping away, and all that was left was doubt and despair? What if I told you that some of the greatest successes in history were born from the ashes of failure? That the people we admire most weren't just talented or lucky, but knew how to turn setbacks into stepping stones? Today, we're diving into 4 incredible stories of individuals who turned failure into triumph, proving that resilience, courage, and perseverance can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Part 1, the Wright Brothers, Soaring Beyond Failure. Let's travel back to the early 1900s, to a time when the idea of flying was as fantastical as visiting another planet. This is the story of 2 brothers who dared to dream of defying gravity, and, in doing so, changed the course of history. Meet Orville and Wilbur Wright, the owners of a humble bicycle shop, yet harboring dreams as grand as the sky itself. The Wright brothers embarked on their journey into aviation with nothing but passion and curiosity. However, their path was fraught with challenges. Their early prototypes failed miserably. Their gliders would crash to the ground, barely lifting off. The townspeople laughed at their foolish endeavors, calling them dreamers with their heads in the clouds. The media mocked them, labeling their attempts as doomed pursuits. But the Wright brothers didn't see failure as a reason to quit. Instead, they saw each setback as a lesson, a stepping stone toward understanding the complexities of flight. With every failed attempt, they grew more determined. They refined their designs, learning aerodynamics and physics, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. After years of trials, the Wright brothers were ready for another attempt. This time, something felt different. There was an air of anticipation. With bated breath, Wilbur and the small gathered crowd watched as Orville took the controls. The engine roared to life, and with a sputter and a lurch, the flyer took off, hovering briefly above the sands of Kitty Hawk. They had done it. The Wright brothers had achieved the first powered flight, soaring above failure, proving that persistence and innovation could conquer the impossible. Part 2, jkrowling, the magic of resilience. Our next story takes us to the cobblestone streets of Edinburgh, where a single mother sat in a small cafe, scribbling away her ideas surrounded by the noise of everyday life. This is the story of Joanne Rowling, better known to the world as J.K. Rowling, the author who gave us the magical world of Harry Potter. In the early 1990s, life wasn't easy for J.K. Rowling. She faced a series of setbacks, from losing her job to going through a difficult divorce. She found herself in a dire financial situation, struggling to make ends meet. But amidst these challenges, she found solace in her writing. She had an idea, a story about a young wizard and his journey through a magical world. Yet, every step of the way, she faced rejection. 12 publishers rejected her manuscript, and the odds seemed stacked against her. But in her heart, she believed in her story. She knew there was magic in her words. Undeterred by the rejection, Rowling continued to refine her manuscript, believing that her story would one day find its audience. Then a small publishing house took a chance on her work, deciding to publish Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It was a modest print run, but it was the start she needed. The book was an instant hit, captivating readers of all ages. Rowling's tale of friendship, bravery, and magic resonated worldwide, turning her into a household name almost overnight. The Harry Potter series became a global phenomenon, selling over 500 million copies and spawning films, merchandise, and an entire universe loved by millions. From a struggling single mother to a celebrated author, J.K. Rowling's story is a testament to the power of resilience and the belief in one's dreams. Part 3, Steve Jobs, Innovation Through Adversity. Our next story takes us to the heart of Silicon Valley, where innovation and entrepreneurship were at their peak. Here, a young visionary would change the landscape of technology forever. This is the story of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Inc., a man whose vision and determination turned failure into a revolution. In 1976, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak founded Apple in a garage, igniting a revolution in personal computing. Their products, like the Apple I and II, were groundbreaking, setting new standards in the industry. But the road to innovation was not without its bumps. By the mid-1980s, internal conflicts and poor business decisions led to Jobs being ousted from the very company he had built. For many, this would have been a devastating blow, but for Jobs, it was a turning point. Jobs founded Next Inc., a new tech venture focused on creating powerful computers for higher education. Though Next computers were innovative, they struggled to find a market. Meanwhile, Jobs also took a significant interest in a small animation company called Pixar, investing his time and resources into what would become another monumental success. In a twist of fate, Apple acquired Next, bringing Jobs back into the fold. He returned with renewed vigor, ready to lead Apple to new heights. Jobs transformed Apple, launching iconic products like the iMac, iPod, and iPhone, revolutionizing industries and setting Apple on the path to becoming a tech giant. Steve Jobs' story is a powerful reminder that even the most challenging setbacks can lead to greater achievements. His journey from being ousted to reclaiming his position as a visionary leader showcases the impact of innovation and resilience. Part 4. Oprah Winfrey, Rising Above Adversity. Our final story takes us to the heart of Mississippi, where a young girl grew up facing unimaginable hardships but rose to become one of the most influential voices in media. This is the story of Oprah Winfrey, a media mogul whose resilience and empathy turned adversity into empowerment. Oprah's childhood was marked by poverty and struggle. She faced abuse and hardship, living with her grandmother in rural Mississippi. Yet even amidst these challenges, she showed signs of brilliance. Despite the odds, Oprah excelled in school, earning a scholarship to Tennessee State University. Her determination and charisma shone through, opening doors in media. Oprah's talent was undeniable. She transitioned from radio to television, hosting her first talk show, but the path wasn't easy. Early in her career, she faced criticism and setbacks, often being told she wasn't fit for TV. Undeterred, she continued to hone her skills, determined to make her mark in the world of broadcasting. In 1986, Oprah launched The Oprah Winfrey Show, which quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Her empathy, authenticity, and ability to connect with people resonated with millions. Oprah used her platform to inspire change, promote self-improvement, and address important societal issues. She became a beacon of hope and empowerment, touching countless lives. Her journey from adversity to triumph exemplifies the power of perseverance, empathy, and the unwavering belief in one's potential. These stories remind us that failure isn't the end, but a stepping stone on the path to success. Orville and Wilbur Wright, J.K. Rowling, Steve Jobs, and Oprah Winfrey all faced daunting challenges, yet their determination and resilience turned obstacles into opportunities. So the next time you encounter failure, remember these stories. Let them inspire you to keep pushing forward, to embrace setbacks as lessons, and to believe in the possibility of turning your failures into triumphs. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.